Amanat Cooperative Bank was considered one of the prominent banks of Karnataka. However, a few years ago, it was marred by a controversy related to a fraud committed in the bank. Soon after, the bank's image took a dent and confidence of the depositors was shattered. RBI imposed sanctions against the bank under the Section 35A of Banking Regulation Act for a period of 7 years. The board of directors, led by S.A. Kabir and community leaders, had struggled to restore the status of the bank and was successful in this endeavor when RBI lifted the curbs on 3rd January 2020. It has completed 2 years of usual transactions, and the bank is now on the path of profits and restructuration of investors' confidence. This is what the chairman of Amanat Cooperative Bank, S.A. Kabir, said to Salar.
The Amanat Bank, probably it is the only scheduled cooperative bank from Karnataka, and the bank has been promoted with good intentions. It has always been operating very well till unfortunately some fraud happened in the bank, and because of that fraud, several steps happened subsequently. The state government took over the bank initially, and then they appointed their administrators. So government was in charge of the bank for quite some time, and then RBI, by applying Section 35A, stopped bank from doing banking operations. That was a big setback to the bank, and unfortunately that lasted for almost 7 years, the restrictions put by RBI. And when our board came into being, there's almost about 4.5 years back, we took a decision that we should first revive the bank. So in order to revive the bank, we had to bring our negative net worth into positive net worth. The bank, because of the fraud, there were huge NPAs, and because of those NPAs, the bank incurred losses, because in banking industry, if there is an NPA, we have to make a provision for that, and because of that, the losses started going up and up. So unfortunately, we ended up in negative net worth, and then when we decided to revive the bank, the negative net worth was to be turned into positive net worth, and we needed almost about 85 to 90 crore rupees to do that. So the board of directors, the management, the employees, everybody worked hard in that direction to bring the bank into a positive net worth with total dedication. So we took 3-4 steps in that direction. There was already a High Court decision wherein they had directed that 20% of the deposits of the depositors in the bank should be converted into share capital in order to bring the required net worth, part of the required net worth. So we took that step, and the RBI put the restriction that we have to take individual confirmation from every depositor to do that conversion of his 20% of deposit into share capital. So all our employees worked hard in the direction of getting those consents of the depositors, and depositors also willingly agreed to give the consent, otherwise their whole 100% of the deposit was in danger. So thereby they agreed to give 20% of their deposit money to be converted into share capital, and with that we converted that, and many well-wishers of the bank, they contributed further capital, And thirdly, we were able to collect a lot of NPAs, and what we did was we registered some of the properties of NPA properties into the bank name itself. Thereby, we started getting the required net worth, negative net worth, to be converted into positive net worth. And when that positive net worth was done, we approached RBI to give us approval to start the normal banking operation. So RBI gave us the approval, and on 3rd of January 2020, we started the normal banking operation. So this is how we sort of revived the bank, and bank started to get into normal banking operation. To answer your question as to how the bank is doing in the last 2 years, so bank has been doing fairly well, but it's not up to the expectations of what, according to our working, it should have been there, the progress, basically because of the COVID. What happened, January 3rd, 2020, we got the clearance from RBI to start normal banking operation. And then immediately within 2-3 months, the caveat came in. The COVID-19 came in. We had planned in very aggressive marketing. We had planned that we will hold a very big function in the community and outside by inviting Chief Minister and all dignitaries, so that a message could go to the general public that the bank is open and bank is normally operating. But because of COVID-19, there were a lot of restrictions of assembling of the people and all that. So thereby, we could not do that. And subsequently, the economic conditions took a major hit because of COVID-19. And banking industry mostly depends on the economic situation of the country and economic situation of the people who are trading with us. Mostly our customers are economically middle range and lower middle range people, and they were the people who were hit very badly during the COVID period. So because of that, the bank did not progress to the extent we would expected that we take bank to that level. But otherwise, the bank is working normally. We have been making profits out of the normal banking operations, and we are doing reasonably well. And the bank opening last 2 years has helped many of the depositors whose money was locked in to withdraw their money. Thousands of customers have taken their money back, and many of the customers, they have put their money in the bank account as deposits also. Against that deposit, they have taken loans. Like that, banking operation is going on. And in fact, the RBD collectors have been very cooperative with us, and the RBD, the depositors who are putting our pygmy deposits into our bank, they have been very supportive to us, and we are almost collecting 1.25 crores per month in the form of RBD collection itself, besides the normal banking operation. We hope the third wave will not get into a situation where lockdown could come in to the picture. We hope lockdown will not come in. Maybe certain restrictions may come out in certain areas where the disease is in more numbers, but otherwise we don't feel there will be a total lockdown. So we have been promoting the bank. We decided to promote very aggressively the bank after the second wave. We were hoping the third wave will not be so bad that the banking operation will come to a standstill position. We hope things will improve, and we are aggressively marketing. We will promote the bank with more, again, pygmy collections and deposits. And secondly, what has happened, we have computerized our system with the modern CBS system, that is CBS system of the banking, which we have done already. And with that, what happens, the RTGS becomes automatic from our bank. We will be able to issue debit card, a rupee card to our customers. and we will be able to place our POS machines, this point of sales machines and mini ATM machines with the supermarkets and with our trading houses. So this is how we, and they will have to open their bank account with us in order to get their POS machines and rupee card, etc. So with that, the business in that direction will start improving, because traders will be opening the account with us, and the debit card money will come to us first, and then they will withdraw. With that, the business activity will improve, and in that direction we hope the business will further improve upon.
So what's the message for the people who are planning to invest? They should not be worried?
They definitely should not be worried at all. You see, RBI has given us permission to start the bank. So they would not tell us to start the bank if they don't have the confidence that we will carry on with the banking operations. When RBI has got the confidence, our people should not lose the confidence in the bank. Yes, there was a phase because of that all these problems came into the picture. Now, Alhamdulillah, that phase is over and we are normally working. RBI has got confidence in the bank, that's why they have given us the permission. The people should not lose the confidence, they should bring back their confidence into the bank and should start normal banking operation. Secondly, I wanted to tell you, now RBI, because of the RBI regulations, every bank creates an insurance of which to cover the depositors up to 5 lakhs of rupees. So if a person is keeping 5 lakhs of rupees, God forbid, if any bank, I'm not talking of Amanat Bank as such, I'm talking of any bank, if that bank gets into problem and gets into a situation where again banking operation will not take place or bank gets dissolved, up to 5 lakhs rupees, immediately the insurance company pays to the customers. That is the recent regulations which has been brought by the central government. So up to 5 lakhs rupees, it's totally covered. The safety security is there for the customers, and my assurance to everybody watching this video is have confidence in the bank. Banking is doing normal business operations, and we hope and expect to further grow at a very substantial with substantial numbers, and we need the support of everybody so that we can improve the banking operation.